My name is Maddie Bajan. I've been doing theater here at King's for almost 7 years.
I've been in the program since 8th grade, so that's about 5 years now.
I've been doing theater for a little bit over 4 years now, and this is my first year in the conservatory here.
I've been in the program since I came to King's, which is 10th grade.
I have been doing theater here for 3 years, since my sophomore year. My favorite show at King's was probably Ruth from Sight and Sound. It was really awesome because we had a small cast, so we were really tight-knit. And also, our whole goal of the theater program is just to glorify God through everything that we're doing. So that show was just like directly glorifying him and everything because we were telling the story of Ruth, who was in the lineage of Christ. So that was a really cool opportunity just to get to portray that. So I think because of the closeness of that cast and the way that we were able to show God's love through a story, that was just really special to be a part of. And that was probably my favorite thing I've done here.
My favorite show that I've been a part of is Peter Pan because the character I got to play in it was just a lot of fun. And with so many people in that show, it just really came together nicely.
My favorite role that I played was Sandra Bloom in Big Fish. Sandra was very serious, but also fun. I also really love doing Ursula in Little Mermaid because that's so like larger than life and like, ooh.
I'm in dance arts, I'm in vocal arts, and I'm in theatrical arts. Well, I always say that the conservatory has changed me a lot as a person, especially because of the Christ-like community. I've gained lots of friends, and there's never one door because I would have never seen myself on stage singing. But it's also opened many doors and opportunities for me as a person. But the community at King's has grown my faith, especially praying before shows. I love fellowshipping, so it's definitely grown my faith in that way.
Everyone in theater here is really focused on audience of one and doing this all for God, which is so great because there's a lot of people who come into doing a show not really sure of how they are with God. And then throughout the course of it, there's just so much of God brought in because we're reaching our best so that we can put on this show for God's light.
I would definitely say I've grown with trying new things. When I first came to King's, I was pretty much classically oriented. I would play bass in an orchestra setting, but then when I got plugged into jazz and like playing in the pit, those are just totally different genres from classical, and I've learned to just continue trying new things. And especially with the community that's been developed in the music world at King's in itself, it encourages growth and like mess ups and mistakes so that you can continue to get better as a person. That's something that I've really learned and come to terms with in being here.
I think in general, being in a Christian educational theater environment is very unique because it's an industry where it's all about me. It's like, look at me, look at how I'm doing this, look how talented I am. And when you're in this environment, you're forced to not think that way. You're forced to think about why you're doing this, who you're doing this for, the impact it's having on other people, like the gifts God has given you. It gives you a completely different perspective that is selfless. And I think that in general, our generation needs more of that. It's really nice to see that happening to this age group that's very impressionable and still developing. I think it's a really good thing.
So I think I've grown a lot just in like talent-wise, being able to kind of cultivate that. Everyone here has shown me that you can truly glorify Christ through everything that you're doing, whether or not you're like at a Bible study or doing something like that is in direct correlation to glorifying God. You can genuinely glorify him through anything that you're doing, which I think has been my biggest takeaway because it's really shown me that no matter what you're doing, you can do it for Christ.
What brought me to King's? Jesus. So my teaching career started in Memphis, Tennessee at an all-boys Catholic school. I started a theater program there, and that theater program became the first in the state of Tennessee within a year. It's really exciting. And after that, I was a professor at Palm Beach Atlantic University for 4 years, where I taught musical theater, I taught Shakespeare, I taught voice, I taught a lot of different things. And then this opportunity provided me just a totally different wheelhouse of tools where I could produce at a high caliber level and work with some really awesome kids who love Jesus, and that's always fun.
Right. What is one thing that you've put into every production?
Yeah. Jesus. Next question.